keeping the mic here?
For now, I guess. Ahoy there, mateys. How's everybody doing today?
Welcome, ladies and gents. Everybody say hi to Detective F.
Yes, Mr. Fluffers will be here to help the investigation today because he refused to move. Our mic may sound a little different, and that's because he's sitting where the mic usually goes.
I also, have no way to Can
you not reach that?
I mean, it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah, you can do it. Let me move that candle out of the way.
Dickens?
So, today we are playing Secret of the Old Clock. This is smack dab right in the middle of the Golden Age. We actually just played Blackmoor Manor. I just made the connection that was game 11. This is game 12.
Right when her was already well into their stride at this era.
Yeah.
But
personally,
this game's a bit of I wouldn't say it's controversial, but it's certainly a hit or miss.
And it's a miss for me. I'm not the biggest Old Clock fan. I think Julian likes it more than I do, but I'm still happy to come in and play it. It's a nice trip down memory lane.
I've been really pushing to play it.
Yeah, Julian loves his classic.
I'm just a sucker for old games, guys. I'm on a nostalgia binge, and I gotta pick up with Old Clock again. And dare say it's one of the most iconic Nancy Drews, as it's kind of just copy and pasted from the original Carolyn Keene book, too.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's a combination of
it's an amalgamation of books. My apologies.
Yeah, but it all comes together pretty well, and it's a genuine mystery, and it's the only one that's totally anachronistic and takes place in the 1930s. So let's go ahead and just get into it. This will be Senior Detective, and for every spoiler that we might need, we will be having a punishment.
Does that go for him too?
Yes, Mr. Fluffers, you will be punished with hot peppers if you get any spoilers.
You heard it here first, Dickie.
Welcome to my latest case.
Senior!
The year, 1930. The place, the road to Titusville, where we find Nancy Drew behind the wheel of her blue roadster, pondering this question. Why did Emily Crandall, a girl whom Nancy knows only through their mutual friend Helen Corning, ask Nancy to drive all the way out to the Lilac Inn to see her? Does it have something to do with the fact that Emily's mother died barely a month earlier, leaving Emily to run the restaurant with only her guardian to help her? And more important, why, when she called, did Emily sound so desperate?
Emily, where are you, son?
The spunky teenager turns off the main road, blissfully
whose car is
unaware
that?
that Emily isn't all that awaits her
Nancy,
at
keep
the
your
end
eyes
of
on
the
the road.
driveway. No, Nancy Drew is about to get her first taste of the mystery, intrigue, and adventure that are to become her destiny.
Her destiny. Imagine if every game started with a narration about like that.
Please, no. It's so corny. Well,
Alright, well, if there's one thing this game is goated at,
it's music.
it's music.
Music
Isn't
in this
that right?
game is phenomenal.
So, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, at the Lilac Inn, established in 1908, so what, like 20 years ago or something?
Yeah, something like that. This is the Great Depression. It's 1930, yeah.
Pies.
Alright.
You could just steal all the pies and then leave.
You really could. Oh.
Uh-oh. He's found a clue.
We have found our first clue of the mystery,
Whoa,
everybody.
hello. I'll bet my bloomers you're Nancy Drew.
Oh.
That's right. Are you Emily's guardian?
You got it. I'm Jane Willoughby.
It's
I'm
Jane
Emily's
Willoughby.
guardian,
It's Jane
but
Willoughby.
only for the next 3 months until she turns 18.
Two
Then
Ja-
she's on her own.
Two Janes back to back.
That's right.
It smells
3
like
actually,
someone's
because
been
Jane
baking
Nash
pies.
from.
Pies are the
game.
Lilac Inn specialty. We get orders from all over. Oh, that reminds me, your father called. You're supposed to call him. You can use the coin phone on the porch.
Coin
Emily
phone?
didn't say anything about you coming until just this morning.
What? She called me in a tizzy, I'll have you know.
Is it
Yes.
okay that I'm here?
Don't get me wrong, she can invite anybody here she wants. It's just that she's gotten so darn forgetful lately.
Maybe she's just, still thinking about her mom.
She misses her mom, that's for sure. So do I. Gloria and me, we were best friends, you know? The two of us ran this swell little dress shop over in Capital City. But then she got hitched and I didn't. And the next thing I know, she's writing me saying it would sure take a load off her mind if I could take care of her little girl should something ever happen to her.
How?
Why would
odd.
she write that?
Yeah, why would you just assume something is going to happen to you? What did she die from? Is that clarified?
I'm forgetting it if it is.
Strange.
Emily's father.
Died in the war. Cantigny, I think.
Cantigny?
Anyway, I couldn't say no. I mean, what
So,
are best
World War
friends
One?
for?
World War One.
I just wish I knew how to help Emily.
Help her do what?
She's been acting so... Look, go talk to her. She probably just needs to spend some time with a bear cat like you instead of some dumb Dora like me. Go on up, she's in her room. Just make like a
You're a
Boy
bear
Scout
cat.
and be prepared.
Okay. Oh, I love the music. I can't stand how stupid everyone talks in this game, especially Jane Willoughby. I'll take the hokey
Dude, I
German
kind of like
accents.
it.
I mean, it's appropriate for the time, but I just don't dig it. That's just me.
Alright, I kind of did want to explore, but I guess we should go talk to Emily, probably.
There'll be plenty of time to explore.
Oh, look at those pictures. Also, your mouse sensitivity is insane.
Yeah,
I'm like
it's-
moving it 1 millimeter, and it's going across the keyboard.
I'm sorry about that.
What's up, Emily?
Nancy, hi. Welcome to the Lilac Inn. Oh, and before I forget, thank you for that nice note you sent me when Mom died. It meant a lot to me.
When Helen told me, I felt so bad for you. I had to do
who's
something.
Housekeeper.
You and I
That's-
may not
I
be
thought
best
that-
friends or
Oh, wait.
anything.
No,
but
who
you're
is
still
Helen?
one of the nicest people
Hannah
I know.
Gruen is the housekeeper,
Yeah.
right?
Wait, who's Helen?
Who's Helen? Helen Corning? Is that her? It's their mutual friend, Helen Corning. That's what the guy said.
Okay.
You
So-
obviously need to get out more.
That's why I'm hoping you'll do me a favor. A big favor. You and your dad.
My dad?
Helen says he's a lawyer.
Shh!
Whoa.
What's wrong?
I thought I heard something.
No,
your
you
father
definitely
has
heard
a
something.
safe, right?
You're a schizo.
This is 1930. Lots of people have safes.
See this jewelry?
Such a
I'd like
little
you to take it home with you
stupid line.
and put it in your father's safe.
It's
Wow.
beautiful.
Jewelry.
It was my mother's. The few times I saw her wear it, she looked just like a movie star. I was hiding it here in my room, but all things considered, I'd feel a lot better if you would just take it home and have your father lock it
What
up
do you
in
mean
the
by
safe.
that?
What do you mean,
by that?
all things considered?
Strange things have been going on around here. That's all I can say. I know it sounds loony, and Jane probably told you that I've been acting loony, but please do this for me.
What the hell?
What was that?
Jesus, I don't
That
know.
always catches me off guard.
come downstairs, quick! The kitchen's on fire!
Dickie!
Come on, we better get out of here.
Oh my, what the hell?
There was such a sudden shot of her running out the door.
Last thing I was expecting was an explosion.
I think that can be said
Sound
for
of
most the time.
fire.
This is horrible, just horrible. The fire chief says the stove was completely destroyed and there's smoke damage everywhere. The inn will have to shut down for months,
Oh,
maybe
gosh.
even for good.
No. That's a cool pan straight to her character.
Yeah. Wow. This sucks, Jane.
Will insurance cover the damage?
I asked the fire chief the same thing. He said there could be a problem.
What kind of problem?
It looked to him like one of the burners on the stove had been left on.
Oh,
the flame
no.
either went out or was never lit, but anyway, something made a spark and boom. He said
Wait,
insurance companies are
why didn't
very
the entire
reluctant
place
to pay
blow
out
up?
when things look hinky, and that's when times are good.
I don't know.
Who was in the kitchen this morning?
Emily was the last person to use the stove. Like I said, she's been
Oh,
real forgetful
no.
lately. I
Emily.
think she's pretty upset, but
You've
it's
exploded
not
the
her fault.
kitchen.
What with her mom
the
passing
second
away
game in a row with an
barely a
exploded
month
kitchen.
ago, and me showing up, this total stranger who doesn't know the first thing about kids or running a restaurant, and her trying to do everything all by herself.
Hey, don't
it's
touch
just
that.
too much, that's all. Who wouldn't go a little off their nut?
I don't blame you, Jane.
I better get that. The line to the regular phone got burned up in the fire, so now the only phone we got is the coin phone on the porch. Excuse me.
Oh, no!
Emily?
I love this little cinematic.
The zoom in.
Sprint!
Nancy's telescopic vision just zooming in.
Sprint, Nancy! What happened?
My mother's jewelry! It's
No!
gone!
The
Someone
fire
must have
took it.
stolen it while we were all downstairs.
The
That could've
fire
happened
took
too.
Knew
it.
something like this was going to happen.
Oh,
I just
Mr. Buffers
knew
has
it.
decided
He's
to
on
laugh
the
at him.
case.
You mean this
Dickie.
sort of thing has happened before?
Make up your mind.
Yes. I mean, no. I mean, I'd rather not
wait,
say, but I
There
will
he
say
goes.
this. I did
No,
not
no,
leave
he's
the
trying to knock
stove
over my
on.
water
that
now.
Fire was
Hey,
not
she
my
says she doesn't leave
fault.
the stove on.
Oh, what am I going to do? Without that jewelry, I don't have a prayer of paying for a new stove. And without a stove, I'll have to sell the inn. And if I lose the inn... I wish Mom were still here.
Man, I
I
really
wish
feel bad for
Josiah
her.
Crowley had left us the money like he always said he was going to. That's what I wish.
Oh.
Pause.
Who's Josiah Crowley?
He was this old man that lived next door. He died last year. He spent most of his time here at the inn, and he led my mom and me to believe that he'd left a lot of money for us in his will. He gave us a clock, and afterwards, he'd always point to it and get this little twinkle in his eye and say, "Time will tell." But when they finally found his will, he didn't leave us a penny.
Destroy the clock.
Was there a problem finding his will?
It didn't turn up for months.
Oh.
Then finally someone found it in
Who
a drawer
found
in
it?
Josiah's house.
Who
found it?
Josiah was kind of a screwball. One time he showed up at my birthday party dressed as my great Aunt Harriet. I didn't know it was really him until 2 days later.
I need to know how that
Anyway,
happened.
He had all these weird hobbies, and he always thought it would be really keen to read minds.
Keen.
Josiah invited Richard Topham to move in so Topham could help him develop his paranormal powers right there in his house. Josiah was a sweet old man, and I do miss him. And he was free to give his money to whomever he wanted. But to get our hopes up like that, and then leave us nothing, it just wasn't like him.
This
Where is
Topham
Richard
guy.
Topham now?
He still lives in Josiah's house, which is right down the path out back.
Let me guess,
This
he
house
found
and
the
inn
will.
were built at the same time by two brothers during the Civil War.
Was your mother's jewelry insured?
It was us. We
Gosh,
built
I
it.
forgot about that. I don't know. Jim Archer. I bet he'd know. He's our banker. I guess I should go talk to him.
Mr.
You
Archer,
don't sound
huh?
very happy about it.
I'm just so bad at business things. And Jane, my guardian, she tries hard, but she's no good at it either. Maybe you could go talk to him. Please? It
Oh,
would be
you-
such a big help.
You bet your bottom dollar.
Sure.
He runs the Main Street Bank. You can't miss it. I'll call him and tell him you're coming.
This does seem important.
How many people knew you kept your mother's jewelry in here?
No one. Well, Jane, my guardian, she knew, but I didn't tell anyone else.
I'll be back in a little bit.
So
Don't forget
then,
to call your father.
the basic deduction would be Jane did it. Case
Oh.
solved.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Well, give me 1 second real quick. Now that Mr. F is gone, we can relocate our mic to a normal configuration. Alright, hopefully some semblance of our audio quality is now restored.
I really like the color palettes in this entire house. It's just all wooden furniture and
It's very warm.
summery colors. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we got here? The Rubaiyat by Omar Khayyam.
Was it the Rubaiyat in the Titanic game too, or was it a different thing?
Who knows? Read this, and pretty soon this fellow will be your favorite poets too. Your pal, Josiah.
So Josiah really was like the old wizard on the street who everyone was happy.
I don't really feel like reading this right now.
Yeah, it's also kind of a hard font to read. Just scroll through some of it. There's a well. Both threats.
Dun, 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 dun.
Huh. I don't know very many poets.
What about Ralph Waldo Emerson?
Yeah, I guess I know him. Hey, Ballad of Brigitte.
Oh, we got $3.50, Jamie. We're
Whoa,
rich.
We could get a whole Ghost Energy.
I was gonna say we can buy one energy drink. Yes. Back then we could probably buy 100, but
Her
who cares?
Interactive. We probably could buy a ton. We could buy 80 coffees with that.
Any pictures I can look at?
Her Interactive
No.
should start making Nancy Drew themed energy drinks. We would buy that shit up.
Look at these beautiful brown wooden floorboards.
The sheen, the varnish, even.
Okay, this is calling to me. I have to see this.
Bard bounce.
All right, what do I gotta pay? You little cheapskates.
A full nickel. Well, we're starting off with a classic puzzle.
Dun, 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 dun.
We've seen this first in Game 4, and we'll see it again in Game
Oh,
26.
no, I messed up. Whoa. Glitching. Whoa!
Oh.
You didn't see that, guys.
Something weird's going on here.
Okay, I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
This does look a little difficult.
Wait, I can't get. Here, wait.
Oh, just move the blue one up there,
Yeah.
and then bring the green one all the way around. Oh,
Wait, no.
no, move it back to where it was.
Well, I have to get the red one in place.
Okay, if we're doing red first.
Even still, I don't know how am I gonna get blue there. Oh my gosh, your sensitivity's insane. I can't.
All right, I'll lower it. Give me a second.
I cannot even imagine golfing on this right now. That looks better.
I think it is, yeah.
Yeah, it is. This is manageable. Okay, so let me think. Okay, so now we're screwed. That's my consensus. So what? Oh wait, no, I'm not. This is easy.
Oh yeah,
doski.
that is really easy. Good job.
Yes.
And other 1930s sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
Keen.
Keen.
Is that all?
Who knows?
Cool.
That was enough of a prize for me.
So that was a Shakespearean-themed parlor game. Very cool. Like
I can already
magazine.
tell we're gonna get annoying with the music of this game.
Yeah.
Hobo sign language. Dun, 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 dun.
Just let it play.
No.
Hobo sign language. As the number of homeless men drifting from town to town looking for handouts increases, so does the use of the peculiar signs and symbols. Huh. That's so funny how, like, homeless people used to be like a community of fellow vagrants who, like, had their own secret language.
What is the fraction for 2/10? There are no thieves about 20%. 20%, guys.
Weird.
Clever Hans.
I don't know what that's about. There's so much in this game I feel like I've just never paid attention to.
What we got here?
A slider!
Oh boy, what a treat, ladies and gentlemen.
Julian loves the slider puzzles.
Okay, let's figure this out.
This looks exceptionally easy.
Oh, don't say that. See, it's already difficult.
Huh.
Oh,
I see it.
Shush.
I already solved it in my mind, so I'm better than you.
We're just having fun. We're being a little quirky. Oh, kumquats. Ah!
This might be the hardest slider puzzle I've actually seen in a while. Or at least the most trouble we've had with one.
What the hell? I need this stupid thing to move. Did that solve a single thing?
You're getting close.
No, I'm not. Okay, I concede. No, I'm just kidding. Never concede.
Men from Ireland.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Gosh darn it. He's doing nothing.
You're so close!
Oh, hold on. Am I literally blind? Because... Silence, robot.
There you go. Now, up. There you go. You got it.
First try.
So this is the
What
clock.
this mirror's doing in here?
Did nobody ever open that and, like, try to tinker with that before?
Keen!
Guess not. Man, this thing really... A number was done on this.
Yeah, how is there, like, so much smoke damage on the outside, but the rest of the house didn't burn down? Also, is it safe to be in here? I feel like there'd still be a lot of fumes.
I know, that's what I was saying. Like, if there was some sort of gas...
Oh, hold on, wait. That's an interesting piece of world building.
Jamie, why are there different...
In case you want to call multiple people. Back up for a second.
Hello?
Shut up!
See that?
Oh, what does that mean?
Go to the newspaper and check. The kitty cat symbol.
Doesn't it mean, like, something is nice here?
A kind woman lives here.
here.
Which woman is kind, though? Remains to be seen.
Maybe it was
So-
about Gloria.
Who's the homeless man who, like, scurried up to the porch and carved that into the wall?
I know.
Drop a nickel into the slot.
Vandalism?
There we go. Now, how may I be of service?
This is an improvement to
I'd like to
manually
talk to
dialing
Carson
15-digit
Drew.
phone
His
numbers.
number is KL57187.
Hang on a minute.
Why did phone numbers have letters in them?
I don't know.
Carson Drew speaking.
Hi, Dad.
Whoa, vintage Carson.
Voice actor.
The car
Wow.
ran like a top.
Ran like a
It
top.
ought to. That's
Sensei's
a fine
divining
car.
top.
You treat it well, it'll treat you well.
I was told that you wanted me to call.
I need to get some documents from a colleague over there. I thought since you were in the area, you could pick them up. Save him paying postage.
Sure. What's the address?
He said he'd just leave them for you at the telegraph office. Just drive into town and look for Tubby Telegrams.
Oh,
He
of
said you can't
course.
miss it.
Will do.
These papers are extremely important, Nancy.
I will
Carson.
pick them up, Dad.
Think you can't
Good.
trust me?
Remember, watch your gas gauge and get gas when you're low so you don't run out. And try to avoid potholes. The more you hit, the likely it is you'll wind up with a flat.
Yeah,
My dad just gave me that talk this morning.
Take it off and put on your spare, and then head straight to a gas station and get it fixed.
Yes, Dad.
All right, lecture over. Have you found out why Miss Crandall asked you to visit?
She wanted me to have you lock her mother's jewelry up in your safe. Only someone stole it before I could take it with me.
We got a mystery on our hands, Carson.
Emily led me to believe a lot of strange things have been happening at the inn lately.
Sounds to me like you'd be well advised to cut your visit there short.
No, I want to find out what's going on. I have to find out what's going on.
You have to?
Well, yeah, you know. Emily just lost her mom, and she's worried about losing the inn, and her guardian's all wet when it comes to helping out, and...
And the truth is, you are
all
so
wet.
Curious that you feel like you'll absolutely burst if you don't find out why all these weird things have been happening, right?
Yes.
Don't worry, I know the feeling. You're a chip off the old block, I'm afraid. Well, as long as you're like me in one other way, you should be fine.
What way is that?
All of these expressions.
Smart?
Careful.
I met Emily's guardian, Jane. What does a guardian do, anyway?
Guard.
A guardian is pretty much a surrogate parent. Jane is legally responsible for Emily's physical and financial well-being.
Jane doesn't strike me as being the parental type. In fact, I get the impression she's in way over her head.
Fortunately for her, it's not forever. Most guardianships end when the ward turns 18.
And
then
she's
both
17?
Jane and Emily will
Yeah.
be free to do whatever they please.
Guess
If
so.
Emily sells the inn, will Jane get part of the profits?
If she's Emily's guardian at the time of the sale,
Ooh.
yes. Are you suggesting that Jane's
That is
primary
motive.
motivation is greed? Good grief. Where did you get such a suspicious mind?
I think it was from the person who has always told me that the best way to solve a problem is to look at all the possibilities. Dad.
I did say that, didn't I?
If somebody says they're going to leave you something in their will and then doesn't, is there anything you can do about it?
Sue them.
Not a thing. Whatever's in writing is the only thing that counts. Unless, of course, the will was tampered with or forged. And you can prove it. If not, you're out of luck. Why do you ask?
Emily's neighbor, Josiah Crowley, told her and her mom that they were going to inherit part of his estate. But when he died, his will left everything to this ESP expert named Richard Topham.
That's too
What does
bad.
ESP
but this
stand for?
Crowley fellow was
Extrasensory
free to leave
something.
whatever he wanted to
Phenomenon,
whomever
maybe?
he wanted, I'm afraid.
Perception?
People do change their minds, you know.
Goodbye, Dad.
I've never even
Bye-bye.
heard that acronym.
Well, that conversation makes something unique about this game readily apparent that we may have kind of glossed over originally, and that is that this is supposed to be Nancy's first mystery. At this time, Nancy has no reputation for being a detective. Get it!
Looks like someone recently had a key appraised.
What happens if I don't grab that? March
die,
11th,
actually.
1930.
You can die if you miss that piece of paper. It's really funny. So yeah, we found so Waddell's jeweler determined current resale value, so it was appraised. As a kid, I had no idea what that meant, having a key appraised. Anyways, Nancy is just a regular old 18-year-old sassy, spunky young lass with a blue roadster. She has no knack for solving mysteries, but we are gonna get a bit
But
of
we
trouble.
are naturally what?
Find the toy mouse and give it to Yuri, would you please? Otherwise, he'll just keep meowing.
How
He
did she-
hates strangers.
How did he know that I
The
was...
cat hates us? Oh no.
What does this cat want?
Oh, Nancy.
Alright, find Yuri's toy. There it is.
Found it.
So, this is Richard
How
Topham.
did he know that I entered? He said Miss Drew.
He did say Mr.
Have your stupid mouse.
Ugly ass. Well, let's
What
meet
is-
this guy.
How nice of you to drop by. And thank you for walking instead of parking in the driveway. I'm expecting a pupil. I'd hate for her to have to park on the road.
Mr. Topham?
Richard Topham at your service.
So wait, you would have to drive across that crickety old bridge?
I guess so. It must have been pretty poor standards
What
for
were you
roads
doing
then.
just now?
I was in the process of trying to make these spoons move by using nothing but my own.
He's Alakazam.
Have you ever
How's that
focused
going for you?
sunlight through a magnifying glass until it was a minute yet searing point of light, Miss Drew?
Yeah, I guess.
You see, that's what I do with my cerebral emanations.
Emanations.
I focus them until they're a beam of pure energy which ultimately disrupts and transforms the molecular force field surrounding the target object.
And you can actually make objects move?
Yes. Well, on occasion.
When I
As
feel
I tell
like
my
it.
students, increasing one's rate of success is simply a matter of practice.
I want to see you actually do it, Topham.
Do you have a lot of students?
Oh, indeed. I take them through exercises designed to help them increase their output of phantasmic energy. If you want to sign
Phantasmic?
up for an introductory session,
He
I
sounds
believe
like
I
a
have an opening today.
jiu-jitsu sorcerer.
Yeah.
What I'd really like to do is talk about Josiah Crowley.
Oh. I'm afraid I'm busy, young lady. Far too busy to engage in idle conversation.
Okay.
He just offered to teach us magic tricks, and now he's saying, like, oh, actually, I can't talk to people.
You're not trying to hide something, are you, Mr. Topham?
Okay, that's kind of aggressive,
I'll be blunt,
Nancy.
Miss Drew. I've discovered that the more time I spend with the, shall we say, intellectually endowed,
God.
the more my cerebral
I'm gonna
pulsations
start
seem
saying
to
that.
diminish. I'm afraid I cannot speak to you further unless and until
Intellectually
you prove that you are worthy.
unendowed.
That is, that your brainwaves are not unacceptably
They got a good voice
inferior
actor
and
for him.
thus deleterious to mine.
He just said we're too stupid to
What
talk
I
to
have
him.
here is an exercise in logic. If you can discern the correct solution, then I'll know that conversing with you will do me no psychic harm. You may take it with you.
Imagine he carries these everywhere.
Good luck.
It's like
and
someone
good
wants
day.
to ask him something. He's like, please fill this out.
Fill out the pamphlet. Nancy hurt itself in its confusion. Okay, now this is actually something really interesting. I do not want to rip through this puzzle, but we can do the first one, and you know why?
Why?
There's a really funny mechanic as to how you're supposed to solve this. I used to hate this game because I never understood this puzzle. And, you know, each one of these is a brain teaser. And we'll go and show you this one. It's the word wet like 64 times. And so the correct solution is all wet.
That's right.
Now, here's what I didn't know. If you want to flip through the rest of them.
How are we
these-
supposed to come to the word all, though?
Because, and I'm coming to that, each one of these answers is a slang jargon phrase of some kind from the 1930s. And every single one of them, you hear someone say somewhere in this game. And that's your hint. You're supposed to listen to people's talking and subliminally using your psychic powers to pick up on the solutions to these puzzles. So, for example, when we were just on the phone with Carson, Nancy described Jane as being all wet when it came to handling with kids. And I forget what the context of it was, but I just heard the phrase all wet and I just honed in on that. Last time I played this with Kaylee, that one's easy, so I'll let you fill
Am I
that in.
smart or what?
Oh, yeah.
So now, let's not touch any more of these, but we'll wait and see how many more of these phrases we hear and solve them as we go.
How did you get this, Topham?
Yeah, that's actually shouldn't exist yet.
Would it be okay if I looked
Oh, wait, no,
He's a
around?
time
Go
traveler.
right ahead. The place is more like a museum than a house.
It was 1912 when Rolf Kessler's
What do you
carving
do
those,
with
I think.
these?
I put them on the windshields of cars parked in the area.
Wow.
Is that what he thinks he looks
Ever
like?
put them on cars at the Lilac Inn?
All the time.
Dude
I've
looks
got
like a
quite
him the
few
Torok
people-
art.
Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
Alright, so you're insane.
What a goofball. And he golfs too. I mean, we're gonna be golfing too before the end of this game. Let's go tinker around his house.
What do we got here?
Lest I forget.
What are you when you win barred bounce? Is
Keen!
the cat's meow? What will Para, my miniature golf
Omar?
course, get you?
He is a poet.
What's Gloria's middle name?
Lock on the carriage house. Yeah.
Becoder is in the rivet. 2 to the right.
Well,
Alright.
there's a little cheat code here.
Get new typewriter ribbon. So that's supposed to guide you. Whereabouts room. What? CC whereabouts room off tunnel by scrambled picture.
Wait, he's talking about the Tesla coil?
Invented in 1881 by Nikola Tesla. Yeah, because he uses a Tesla coil later in this game.
Prom on the golf course. Wow, Captain's Cove, New Jersey.
How about that? The Sheldon Rousseau Carousel. Buy a carousel horse from Sheldon.
What's this?
Palmer
It
Trail.
looks like Josiah lent a trivet to someone, but I can't make out to whom.
What if this was just his real will right here?
Yeah, it's just mystery over. Joseph C.
Alright.
I wonder what Mr. F, or Detective Fluffers rather, would think of Yuri.
What do we got here? Oh my god. That is so loud. Holy crap.
That's a good fishing rig up there on the wall. Actually, he's got a lot of those. I wish we could do more fishing in this game, but the fishing challenge is very brief.
Am I disrupting your concentration, Topham? Yeah. Are your mind waves deleterious now?
This is not gonna help.
The man on stage in this picture.
Oh, that's
is that
Crowley.
Josiah?
Yes, that's
Me
from a
as
production
fuck.
of A Midsummer
He
Night's Dream that
circled
he
it
directed
and wrote
starred in. It closed after 2 nights, but he didn't care. He loved that play.
Yeah, why did he label his own portrait?
I know.
That's so extra.
Hey, who am I to question the man? What do we got here? Another clock?
Was this Josiah's clock?
Everything in here was Josiah's.
He's just squatting at this point. This isn't even his house. Easy ass matching puzzle.
Okay. Shoot, did we see the cheese already?
We saw these 2 are light bulbs.
Yeah, wait. Okay, I already forget every single symbol I've seen. What is this big one?
Cheese. Cheese.
Oh, crap.
That's one of these. Nice.
Dang, I'm not very good at this.
It's a matching puzzle. You can only be so good at it.
Oh my gosh.
There you go.
What do I win? Excuse me?
Nothing, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Took a minute.
Delayed response. We got a mirror.
Another
Is that our
mirror.
second? Yeah.
Yeah. So these mirrors evidently have some purpose.
Is this
That room
back
is off
rooms?
limits, I'm afraid.
That's where he
What you
keeps
got back there?
his magic.